Hi guys, and welcome to another Hero of the Week. Now this week's hero is Sir Roger Gale, Tory MP. Now I think it's important to clarify that I don't agree with Sir Roger on everything, but when somebody stands up against racism, they should be commended for that. The Tory was being interviewed by Jeremy Kyle. Jeremy is a controversial broadcaster who now has his own slot on Talk TV. Sir Roger shut down Kyle on his anti-refugee rhetoric here. Have a listen.
I am talking specifically, Sir Roger, about 10,000 Albanian male criminals coming in on small boats, infesting our country and committing crime. Do you not think, as an MP in that sort of area, because I'm hearing from hundreds of people today, that is an absolutely dreadful thing to be happening in 2022 in the United Kingdom?
Jeremy, you are fairly plain and straight talking, and you know so am I. And actually, what you've just said is emotive, corrosive, offensive drivel. There are not 10,000 Albanian criminals coming in.
There aren't.
Hang on, either we're going to have a sensible conversation about this or we're not. If we're going to have a sensible conversation, yes, there are serious issues that need to be addressed. But don't start using Nigel Farage's language, because I'll switch off.
I believe that if you enter a country illegally, you're a criminal.
How do we even respond to this? Well, first of all, kudos to Sir Roger Gale here for calling it what it is. Drivel. That's what it is. Absolute rubbish. Now, he's correct when he says this is Nigel Farage language and rhetoric. Farage has been, making hay out of a lot of this for a long time, stoking anti-refugee rhetoric. Now, this thing of if you arrive in the country illegally, that makes you an illegal immigrant. Okay, that doesn't make any sense, because if it's not illegal to claim asylum in the UK. So if somebody arrives and they make an asylum claim, and I've talked about this I don't know how many times before. You make an asylum claim, you're processed. If it's successful, you're moved on to refugee status. If you're unsuccessful, then you are deported. Now, what's the problem here? If people make an asylum claim, they go through the system. Now, some people don't actually make an asylum claim because they want to work in the UK. And many people who run farms and businesses are desperate for workers. So if you have industry that's desperate for workers and you have people who are desperate to work, then what's the problem? Why not allow them to do the work? Why not allow them to enter the system? Why is there always this continuous rhetoric about we need to stop these boats from coming over? So you don't want refugees, and you don't want people working on farms or in businesses that are desperate for workers. What is your motivation here? He just wants to paint everyone who comes across the sea. Now, and why are they using these boats? Why are they paying thousands of euros to people smugglers in France? Because there are no easier channels. There are no safe channels. The channels have been cut off. So if you want to get into the UK, you either apply for a visa, and the visa will be, not all businesses have the ability to pay for the visa, but they still need workers. Or you arrive by boat. You claim asylum, or you smuggle yourself into the black economy, or you're smuggled into the black economy. Not everyone who arrives wanted to be there, but many people who did wanted to find jobs. They want to work, or they're seeking refuge. But this is really an argument I don't understand. What is, is it just down to racism? We don't want these people here because we don't like the way they look, we don't like the way they talk. We've been listening to the likes of Farage and The Sun and the Daily Mail for so long that everyone who comes in is trying to steal, is trying to cause problems. I don't know what else to say here. But kudos to Sir Roger for calling this out, because it needs to be called out, especially on platforms like this. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.